Well, there's Lisa chatting away again. Here we are in another. If you go in some of these madrasas, and some of these other places, you'll encounter this sort of thing, which sort of a little bit like Samarkand, sort of spoils it a little bit. I must admit, it does take away a little bit from the history of wherever it is. Anyway, so you get the idea. That's normal kind of stuff. Oh, you see quite a few of this kind of stuff as well. I got peanuts in my mouth, so I'm not talking properly. Anyway, you see quite a few of this kind of things. These like pin badges. Of course, this country was part of the Soviet Union, and many of these people, probably once upon a time, were in the Soviet army, and were sort of conditioned into believing that Western countries were capitalist pigs and all that stuff. Anyway, that was then. But how about now? How about this? This looks like a 4-minaret mosque, but it isn't. Those are not minarets, and I don't think that's a mosque. Looks like another souvenir shop in there. But any of you recognise that? I can't even get it all in. I tell you, I've got to do something about this camera situation, but I'm walking backwards. Might go into some blokes' pin badges, I suppose. But look at that. Okay, any of you recognise that? Well, I'm going to show you something. In my left hand, there is. You're familiar with guidebooks, of course. Main one these days seems to be Lonely Planet. There are alternatives to that, and sometimes I prefer those alternatives. But for this particular Central Asian region, I did buy the 2014 Lonely Planet Guide, which means that it was mostly researched in 2013. Anyway, and I'm going to see, I can't get all of this building in the frame. It's a bit of a nuisance because in my left hand, can you see that? Oh no, you can't. Let's step forward. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. In my left hand, I'm going to move this. There's no way I can get the book and the building in. But you get the idea, right? You see that? You see that indeed. How about that? I mean, all these photographs on front covers have got to come from somewhere. And this one comes from... Is that the same person there? On the book cover and in the video? No, surely not. Anyway, but you see some things have not changed. How about that? How about that? Anyway, we are still in Bukhara, and just a kilometre sort of east of the hotel actually. And there's all sorts of things in Bukhara. Lovely place to wander around except for the heat. But you can do what most of these people are doing. Join a coach tour. What's that you say? Never. Indeed not. Okay, let's rejoin the chatty lady.